Hello to all YouTubers. This is my first video of my 120 gallon mixed reef tank. This tank is a 120 gallon Oceanic tech tank. It has a 3-side starfire glass. This is my actually DIY canopy. I made it at home. Inside it's my DIY 48-inch fixture that gives me close to maybe 14 to 20k look. It's all plug and play. Nothing has been, basically less soldering. Actually, I used male and female connectors, so in future if I need to upgrade it, it's easier to do it. This is the view from the side. Behind the tank is my, everybody's aware of all the wiring I have to go through. But my calcium reactor, my CO2 tank is behind, and this is my Neptune Apex controller. I try to keep my temperature in the tank about 77-78 degrees. My favorite blue torch. I just want to let you guys know that this tank actually crashed in November while I was on vacation for 2 weeks, and the filter on the return, I had a small sponge filter that was going on the return pump. It got clogged over time, and the whole tank crashed. I had my whole livestock was gone. There's a beautiful shrimp, peppermint shrimp right there, and then there's the anthea that is hiding at this time. There's another one right over here, and there's another one right over here. My misbar clownfish. My semi Picasso that I picked up Sunday from Aquarium Village. That is a local fish store right near my house. Great price. As a matter of fact, I picked up a pair, and the second one is right over here. It's a semi Picasso. My hammer pole, strengthened.
Daddy! Daddy!
This is the DIY stand. It's a 75 gallon refugium on the bottom. Actually, it's a sump refugium. I converted it into refugium. It never came actually with these 2 compartments. This is where all my reactors are. Filters are. Some Clerpa and Chiro. This is also a refugium. Deep sand bed. My urchin, sea urchin, and this is the return area. I have damsel in there to eat leftover food. I am battling with a little bit of cyano that I had after the crash. I ordered a I think it's due to phosphates. The phosphates are 0.05 right now, and nitrates are almost 0, but I still don't have an idea why. Someone told me that that I might have nitrate, the high phosphates, even though it doesn't show on my test kit. It might be on the sand bed, and this red slime is consuming right off the sandbed and feeding itself. So I ordered a Kent phosphate sponge that I'm going to run, and I'm going to, if that doesn't help, then I'm gonna have to use a ultra life red slime remover. I heard a lot of good things about that product. I'm gonna try to do that also and see what happens. So if there's any comments, any suggestions, please let me know. And the filtration that I'm using is my Refugium, and the pump that I'm using to run my reactors as well as my return pump is Iwaki 100 RLT, and I have my aqua lifter that I'm using. It comes on for 2 minutes and it drops about 2 drops per second of magnesium. My calcium levels are okay, other stuff is okay, but magnesium I found that it was low. And I use my this is a DIY Refugium light. It's a 20 watt LED. I'm using 2 because there's a LED in 2 compartments. And now I'm going to show you guys my skimmer that I use. It's a giant one. This is a skimmer that is laying on the side of the tank. It's rated for 750 gallon. I use it just to keep things pretty good and clear. It's running on Panworld 1100 gallon per hour pump. It's recirculating within the same chamber, and then there's a venturi in there that takes the air from the pipe, and it does an awesome job. I'm very happy with it. It doesn't even throw out any bubbles. It takes gives good amount of time for the water to get in contact with those fine bubbles. It does awesome job. I'm very happy with it. As a matter of fact, what I did is I have my biopellet reactor that I'm running along with my carbon and my GFO reactor. These are 2 little fishes 550 series. The outlet of this biopellet reactor is feeding this skimmer. I heard that if I'm using the biopellet reactor, the output of that reactor is supposed to go right into skimmer, so you can skim out all the bad stuff. So the water basically is coming out of my reactor, which is right over here, and is going to the feeding line of the skimmer. And I can tell you guys, this is the best skimmer I have seen so far. Very less maintenance, runs very quiet with no problems. You don't even hear the air. I mean, I have no silencer on this thing, and this thing is it's working amazing. There's no air, no hissing out of there. And this is a collection cup. As you can see, I mean, this is all the bad stuff that is taken out from the tank. I just love it the way this skimmer works. This is my RODI right behind the tank, because on the other side of the wall there's a water outlet. I have connected directly to that, and then I have that RODI inlet to my tank, and it's on timer. Actually, I have figured out how long it takes for the bucket to, how many days it takes for the bucket to be empty, and then I have a solenoid connected to the timer. So when the timer kicks in, I have calculated how long it takes for this bucket to fill, and that the timer works. It takes about 3 hours for the timer. So I set the timer for 3 hours every 4 days. It comes on for 3 hours and fill out the bucket. Just in case the timer fails, I have this float in there. Once the float lifts up, it shuts down the water, and that's it. So far it's been working fine. Don't have any problems. And this is my aqua lift connected to my auto top off. It's connected and it feeds the water very slowly, which I like. I don't like to dump fresh water all of a sudden in the tank. So it feeds very slowly. And that's it. I mean, if there's anything that you guys want to add, please let me know. Thank you.